Most people think fitness means hours in the gym 5 days a week, but that's outdated bullshit. What if I told you that 5 minutes here or there will actually change your body and your life more than the perfect split? I've been testing micro workouts for a while. No 2-hour gym marathons, just short bursts of strength and mobility that I just fit into my day normally. When the jug's boiling, I'll do a few Nordic curls with my feet tucked under the couch. While I'm waiting for Sol to finish brushing her teeth, I'll do some Cossack squats. Because here's the wild thing. The science backs it up. Your body doesn't care if you do 30 sets in one big workout or 5 sets multiple times during the week. Same training volume, but way easier on your energy, your joints. Fuck you. Same training volume, but way easier on your energy levels, your joints, and your consistency. The benefits become automatic because you don't have to psych yourself up for this big long gym session. Volume is volume. 30 sets throughout the week is still 30 sets, even if it's broken up. You got less soreness, you got better recovery, and you're moving every day instead of being wrecked every couple of days. Mentally, it's easier as well. 2 minutes is nothing, but 2 minutes, multiple times during the day, it adds up to hundreds of reps, and it builds habits. Training becomes part of your day, not a separate event. It increases movement frequency. Joints, tendons, and ligaments, they all adapt quicker. Way better for recovery. Less soreness, more daily energy. It builds mental momentum. Every microset is a win that compounds. It keeps your metabolism ticking. Energy spikes break up all that time sitting down. And honestly, it fits lifestyle so much better. You're busy, you got kids, maybe you work for yourself. This is the perfect way to be exercising. And then there's the skills that you can develop. I've been half-heartedly trying to get better at handstands for years now. But what that has been looking like is doing one 20-30 minute burst at the beach every couple of months, or when we're at the park, or when we've got some nice soft ground and there's a group of us egging each other on. But that doesn't build consistency. That's not going to build that movement. So I've been doing little bursts throughout the day. While I'm out here watering the garden, I might do a few kick-ups for 20-30 seconds. While I'm down at the park with Sol, same thing, a few kick-ups for 20-30 seconds. Throw a bird cage in while Sol's on the swings. And I'm seeing just in 3 weeks of doing that, I've gone from getting the odd 2 to 3 second hold to getting 10 to 15 second holds every second or third time now. And then there's the mindset shift. Consistency beats intensity. Small drops of water wear away stone. Your body doesn't know the difference between a 60-minute session or 32-minute sessions. It just knows the work has been done. Because fitness should slide into your life. It shouldn't take it over. And strong doesn't have to mean sore. Strong means resilient. Look, being strong isn't about pushing yourself to the limits in the gym. It's about building a body that actually supports your life. Playing with your kids, climbing mountains, carrying groceries without blowing your back out. And micro workouts, they're one of the best ways I've found to keep people consistent and strong without the bullshit. I got the idea from all of this from, and I'm gonna fuck the name up, Pavel Tsatsouline. He's that Russian guy, the bald guy that's always talking about kettlebell strength training, going on about old Soviet strength and conditioning methods, been on Joe Rogan, all of them. But he talks about doing micro doses of exercise he calls grease the groove. The concept, instead of training to failure, you practice movements frequently at a less intense effort. So how does it work? You pick a strength goal, say pull-ups, handstands, pistol squats. You perform them multiple times during the day at 40 to 60% of your max. You never go to failure. You always leave reps in the tank. And why it works? Your nervous system learns the movements better because it's not being overloaded with stress. This same method has been proven as a learning method in general. So like just learning, retaining information. Take language learning, for example. If you sit there and try and study a whole lot of phrases, a whole lot of words in one go, when you get up and leave, you're going to forget half of them. Whereas if you just take one phrase, you say it out loud a few times, you go away, 10, 15 minutes later, you say, oh, what was that phrase again? Your brain is forced to think back and relearn what it was you were trying to say. And so a few times of doing that throughout the day has been proven to sink in a whole lot better than if you just try and cram in a whole lot of information. And I would know. I've taught myself to speak Spanish. Strength gains come from practice, not just muscle fatigue. This is the same with mobility. My hips have been opening up so much the last few weeks just by implementing one simple movement. I've been doing a wide-legged good morning multiple times throughout the day. So I'll do 2 to 3 repetitions, focusing on getting everything set up before I go down. But just doing this a few times, every time I come back to it, My hips remember where they got to last time, so it's a whole lot easier for them to get back into that position because they weren't overwhelmed and they were only there an hour or so ago earlier. And just by doing that, I'm noticing my legs are getting wider and wider, and I'm getting further and further down into that pancake hold. I'm working towards a split, so I'm working towards a wide-legged pancake hold. So I'm seeing progress already. So that's a video I'll break down soon. When I've got the full movement, I'll show you all the steps I took to get there. High frequency enforces the habit. It greases the patterns. If your max pull-ups is, say, 10, if you do 4 to 6 reps multiple times throughout the day, your body adapts, and then suddenly your max might go all the way to 15 or 20 without you ever burning yourself out in the process. I'm seeing massive improvements in my strength, mobility, my flexibility, my skill learning, and the fact that my daughter has been joining in and trying a lot of these movements and getting excited by exercise and learning these new skills is so incredible. Seeing a 3-year-old want to improve and want to do these things because she's seeing us doing it throughout the day, it's amazing. If this clicked for you, save the video, and next time you've got 2 minutes, instead of scrolling, start stacking those drops of water. That's how you get stronger. That's how you improve your mobility. It's consistency over intensity. Thanks for checking out the video. See you on the next one.